Ask any Singaporean and they can tell you that Singapore was founded by.
Rebels.
But did you know that Singapore existed about 500 years before 1819? That's what we thought. This dish, this headless figurine, and this unique black figurine from the 14th century were all unearthed outside the current Victoria Theatre, and they come from different parts of the world. Based on the lotus pattern on the celadon dish, the make and the look of the figurines, we are able to find out where these items are likely to have come from. With more than 3,000 kg worth of other artifacts found outside Victoria Theatre, Singapore was already a bustling port back in those days, far from the sleepy fishing village some think it was. Aaron Kao is one of the Singaporean archaeologists who investigates Singapore's past.
This is Empress Place. This is where we excavated in 2015. The density of the artifacts is very high. It is an indicator to us that this area was highly trafficked and it could have been a busy commercial trading zone. With the metaphor of the kueh lapis, you can understand the soil stratigraphy. Theoretically, when you excavate deeper, you're kind of traveling back in time. The top layer will consist of the modern layer, we call it the construction field layer, and then you have the colonial layer, and then you have this transitional layer, which will have a mix of early colonial materials as well as 18th and 19th century Chinese ceramics. And then the Temasek layer is very distinct because it's this black, fine sand. So you'll find 14th century period ceramics especially. So how did I become an archaeologist? It didn't happen overnight. I started out as a volunteer almost like 10 years ago. I've always had interest in history, although I studied fine art, specifically majoring in painting. Drawing and painting has always helped me to think. There was a lot of drawing needed in archaeology. Drawing artifacts also helps me to analyse each artifact very in detail. I think especially in Singapore, the main misconception is that our objective is just to excavate and find beautiful things, but that's actually not true. The bulk is actually the post-excavation work, like washing, sorting, and labelling the artifacts and creating a database before the research can actually start. So even for the post-excavation process, you can be looking at years. As the research goes along, it throws up more questions. So there's so many different aspects that I can actually branch out, and they're all interconnected. So the mystery kind of deepens and it just makes me more excited. Maybe I'll be a potter. Maybe I'll be a panglima, a warrior.